Aerialize is a circus and aerial skills training organisation that's been coaching adults, kids and infants for 15 years. They have a lot of fun and run a steady business, but need a bit of a boost. To help them get that lift from digital marketing, Tony Eads dropped by to share his tips.
So Dallas, tell us about this wonderful business.
This is Aerialize. Aerialize is a circus and aerial skills training organisation. That's what we do. It was formed about 15 years ago, and we run classes for adults, kids, even infants, and that's in a sense become more the core business of the organisation in terms of its money-earning potential anyway.
So with such a creative business as this, how do you go about marketing it?
Well, that's a good question. we ran an open day recently, and I'd done quite a bit of advertising. We haven't got a big advertising budget, but I wanted to know how people found out about it, so I ran a raffle on the day, and the price of going in the raffle was you had to tell me how you found out about the day, and only 4 of them said that they found out about it through any of the means that I spent money on. All of the rest were by word of mouth or Facebook.
It's very interesting, isn't it? And I think that kind of shows how the world has kind of shifted from outbound marketing, which is advertising and all that kind of stuff, to inbound marketing, which is all content-driven, which is why online is so important. They reckon by 2020, 85% of the customer buying experience will be done before they even talk to a human. So it just shows you how if you haven't got the right content out in the marketplace, that last 15% you're probably not going to get a look in. So we need to really build content, and we do that through a thing called a blog, which I noticed on your website you don't have at the moment.
No, we use blogging software for it, and it's relatively new, that website. So we've made it fairly static at the moment, but that's the next stage.
Well, one of the things about a blog is to make it personal, because you've got to, if you understand who your market is as you do, it's make it personal. So give it a name. For example, you could call your blog On Air, for example. So you're kind of tying in the broadcast media with the fact that you're in the air. And then put content and stories like that people want to hear about. So educational stories about all the types of things you can do. They reckon 82% of companies that blog daily, now it's quite a lot of work you've got to do, but if you can put something out every day, achieve customers directly from their blog.
After the break, Tony's tips for capturing online sales for their offline business. Aerialize is a business currently relying on word of mouth and Facebook ads for generating new sales, but now they're ready to get serious about digital marketing. Let's get Tony Eads' tips for making that happen.
What about e-marketing? I mean, sharing video via e-marketing. I mean, have you got a database? Have you done any e-marketing?
We send out a newsletter about once a fortnight.
I was talking before about outbound marketing, in-your-face advertising. A lot of those emails that you're going to send up, if they're advertising or promotion, they won't get a lot of interaction. I don't know if you even track the open rates of your emails, just so you see how many they go through. The idea with e-marketing as well is to keep it low in words. 70% of people nowadays open an email on a mobile phone. I don't know if you knew that.
That's right.
So if you're sending out a long form, longly worded email, it's not going to get read. So lots of pictures, short little clips and links that take you back to the website. Because what we want to do with e-marketing is not actually do any advertising or promotion with the email, we want to drive them back to the website. So let's have a look at your website. Nielsen Group did a survey and found that you have just 59 seconds, would you believe, on a homepage to capture somebody before they go off and have a look somewhere else. And 3 reasons why people leave: they don't find what they're looking for, they don't know what to do next, or they don't believe it's actually, you know, relevant and good for them. So we have to really tick those 3 boxes if we want people to stay on our website and engage with the brand while they're actually there. One of the things I think you're missing on the homepage of your website is video. So video is such an engaging thing. In like a 60-second or 2-minute video, you can actually see the whole brand come to life. Driving traffic into the website, you can use a number of different ways to do that. When we look at what people are searching for, we can then use Google AdWords. So instead of spending a lot of time with blogging, which you're going to do anyway, but that takes time to build your SEO, your search engine optimization up, we can do a Google AdWords campaign. And what that does is get you instantly to the top 1, 2 or 3 position for certain keywords. So understanding your audience, so if it's the adults looking for exercise or it's the performers looking for circus training, you need to be specific about, say, 10 keyword searches that market would do. You need to create specific landing pages for those specific ads. And then on there has to be a call to action. It's all about content nowadays, and Google will reward you and your SEO, so you will climb the ladder with keywords and stuff if you put good quality content out there.
Some great tips there for starting a digital marketing strategy. Make your website easy to navigate and present important information right up front. Use video where you can, and if search advertising is within your budget, make sure you understand the audience and keywords that you're targeting.